Another one of my punk themed vintage type books to go to Oamaru. So these are all watch parts. Actually, I'll hold that up like that so you can see it better. And then I've got the penny farthing on. And what I did with these is I glued the buttons on that side so they wouldn't move like they had previously. So yeah, it's just a stitched in signature, which I'm not on the outside with this one. And I've got vintage church, some sort of bug, and a cog on that one. So this is supposed to look very, very vintage looking. And I've used some of these vintage, I think they're Kaisercraft, but you get them in bags of things. And I found these. They were like post-its, but they're really vintage themed. So I've used some of those throughout. As you can see, there's another one with a vintage phone on it. And I've used Project Life tags. Got a big box of them for $15, 616 tags for $15. So I've used them through because I got the vintage themed ones, and yeah, so they're all through. Lots of space for tags and bits about vintage books. Yeah, balloon, the horse and cart. Some vintage looking little steampunky looking characters. Yeah, just little post-it notes. Here's an old phone. Some of them are quite vintage looking papers. Some of it's just the brown vintage looking paper. Oh. And this is out of an old receipt book. Oh, it's really gorgeous because it's just about, it's so light. I thought, right, well, I'll put that in. So it's got an old typewriter on there. Got an old playing card. On the other side of that one I've got some sort of bugle looking thing. So there's lots of places to poke things and sold outs and tag places and things in this book. So it's quite useful for somebody to keep their notes of their trip to Oamaru or all their tickets that they've had and to the different events that are on this weekend. And I just bought this die. I think it's quite gorgeous. I love her vintage hat. Of course, got the silhouette of the man on the other side, and yeah, I've got some vintage, some handmade papers in there. A vintage woman, more books. Oh, a crown. Yeah, so they're quite full and busy. So yeah, so that's that one there.